Hey there, I'm Darcy.
Dominic, nice to meet you.
Hi Dom, nice to meet you too. So you've come to see me today. Could you let me know why?
Yeah, so basically I was referred to because I need a little bit more structure and what is, I guess, an ever-changing schedule around my work. That I'm being so unstructured, it's caused me to, I guess, let go of a little bit of the structured training that I used to do. And therefore I feel like I've let my general health well-being go a little bit and not necessarily too stoked about it.
Okay. So you've just sort of let a bit of your structure and training slip by the sounds of it, and you, I take it you're coming to me for me to try to guide you with that and then bring it back?
Yeah, basically adding some structure in would definitely be a massive help, and just someone there to be accountable.
Yeah, okay. So as this is an initial consultation, I don't really want to dive too much in about the training and the scheduling or anything like that just yet.
Yeah.
But I just really want to get to know you, get a bit of a background, see where you're coming from, and then that'll really help me suit that program to you in the future.
Yeah.
So I guess starting off with, what sort of things do you do on a day-to-day basis or a weekly basis? What would a normal day look like?
So most days, because of my schedule, I will be up at 5 a.m. And typically coaching or traveling to coaching till 9 a.m. and I have a little bit of a break till midday.
Yeah.
Typically during the midday period I might have some more coaching, and then in the night time from anywhere from 6 p.m. Right up until 10, I have some work and then I can get home quite late. I try and add in some of my university work because I'm currently full-time at university doing some sports science. Try and add that in somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, great. So you're doing a sports science degree in there as well, so I guess that probably that helps me actually, because I suppose you know quite a bit about what I do. Could you give me a little bit of an overview of what you might think?
So,
Sorry. No.
It would be basis around, I guess, giving people some structure or guidance and be evidence-based in what you're giving me. You're not just making up. You have a solid foundation, and I guess from a background perspective, that's what appeals to me.
Yeah. Okay, great, excellent. Well, we'll definitely be able to. Well, I hope all my knowledge I can bring onto you, so that'll be really good. So, with your day-to-day life, I'm just trying to picture it a little bit more at the moment.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're getting up quite early, about 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned the uni part. So I take it after those early morning shifts, you're probably doing some study and some other work?
Yeah, I try and fit in some of it. And this is where I get a little bit stuck because of the flexibility. And I just seem to put off the exercise. Seems I've not been, I guess, overlooked. I don't have that solid structure.
Yeah.
I just fit that in between.
Yeah. So sort of a bit of motivation involved with that, do you think?
Yeah, it's just, I feel like I've fallen off the training wheel and just need help getting back on.
Okay.
Great,
that's what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
So you also mentioned that you were training and playing a bit beforehand, and you said you were a squash coach. So I'm taking you were training for squash at the time?
Yeah, I was training full time, transitioning to a professional level, coming from a junior, national level background. So we did have a lot of structure behind that training. In not only squash but the strength and sort of conditioning or health stuff as well.
Yeah.
So
great. And I take it were you using sort of certain ways of tracking those performances as well, and then your training?
Yeah, I had necessarily goals, but it was more I had some numbers or key performance indicators that I like to generally look at. Because it just helped me know where I was and could compare improvements or just know some things I need to work on just to get overall better.
Yeah, well, we're definitely going and trying to involve that into what we do as well. I like to use apps and really track what we've been doing just so you can see those improvements as well. I've got lots of other clients that are doing pretty much the same sort of thing, and they do also group classes as well. Or
Yeah.
are you interested in doing group stuff, or you just kind of like to be by yourself?
I think the thing is I'm not really too concerned. A big thing is if I had a preference to do sessions, it would be more on individual base.
Yep.
Unless you have people that have been around that sort of, I guess, training, I guess, environment before.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'd be more individual. I think that would be a little bit better to suit the schedule.
Yeah, sure. That's absolutely fine. Look, once we get to know each other a bit better, and I sort of know the sort of clientele that would work best with you, then we can look at that in the future. So
Yeah.
we don't have to make any decisions at the moment.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so continuing on again, so then you do your uni work and stuff during the day, and then you go quite often have more work that night as well.
Yeah.
And then I take it you finish it up, what, like 9-ish or something?
Yeah, 9, 10 p.m. It fluctuates a little bit. Yeah, I do get home quite late, and then I find that I don't really do anything between then because there isn't much before I have to get up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you mentioned there that you like doing some strength stuff. You prefer to, for now, we'll do it mainly by ourselves, and we'll see about the group or other activities as well. In the past, just sort of going back, what sort of stuff really excited you about that training that you were doing?
I guess a lot of it was progression based, and I did like the numbers, especially in like the gym work or whether we're running. I'm very open to doing either the conditioning. I don't necessarily have too much bias between the two. Probably what I do feel like I need is like the balance. And I just liked, out of anything, it was the structure. The structure probably the most.
Okay. So you're definitely liking that structure, and obviously being able to see what you've accomplished and keeping track of what you've done is really quite motivating for you.
Yeah,
by the sounds of it.
I guess it's more important.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. So I just want to do a really quick sort of summary of everything that we've gone through, just to make sure I'm on track again. So you sound like you're quite a busy man. You're getting up quite early and going to bed late as well.
Yeah.
Or finishing up work late. And then you've generally got a bit of a block in the middle of the day where you do uni work. And I take it that's probably a period where you look to be adding in this exercise?
Yeah, it's around those, or if we can sort out, a time that we could schedule. That might have to be a little bit flexible, but that's more where I'm looking to get it in, because it seems to be like the least affected. But I think having someone there will get me in and like going consistently all the time. I guess instead of me just letting the ball drop.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm here to motivate you, and I want to really be able to help you as much as I can, and I'll help you with that flexible structure. We can chat about it and find what the best times and ways of doing that training is. So that's not an issue at all, and I'm looking forward to going through that with you. So continuing my wrap up quickly, so obviously we were after that nice flexible training program, and you quite like strength sort of work, and we're going to be able to keep track of that so you can see those improvements as we go. Otherwise, I think we're ready to move on and go to the rest of the session, and shall we head off to the gym and see how we go in there and have a look?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. I think we got most of the things. I sort of expressed what I wanted to. So
great.
thank you.
Awesome, no worries.
Appreciate
Thank you, Don.
Thank you. Thanks, As.